What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's Drip God Daryl, and I'm back at you guys with another bang. Now, in today's video, we gotta talk about Rajon Rondo. But before we even start talking about Rajon Rondo, I want to just say some things. When I was growing up, I used to think that to be rich, you had to be intelligent. But as I grew up and as the world started to corrupt me and also enlighten me, I started to learn that a lot of rich people are idiots. A lot of people aren't intelligent who are rich. And with that being said, like I said before, we got to talk about Rajon Rondo and his actions. But before we get into all that, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. Turn on notifications and all that good stuff. And hey, if you're watching this video, I am here in front of this screen to help you mentally, physically, or financially. But with that being said, let's switch over. All right, so we have switched over, and as you guys can see, we are on TMZ. Shout out to them. And the title says Rajon Rondo allegedly pulled a gun on mom of kids, threatening her life during outbursts. So, just off here in this title, we could tell that some crazy shit happened. And y'all already know when I do speak, I'm going to wrap up my thoughts after I go through this whole topic and this whole article and try to give you guys some wisdom, something that can help you. But let's read into this and see exactly what the fuck Rajon Rondo did. Now, it says Rajon Rondo allegedly pulled the gun on the mother of his children and threatened to kill her during a heated altercation, and the woman claims their kids witnessed the whole thing. TMZ Sports has learned 36-year-old Ashley Batchelor, Rondo's former partner and mother of his two kids, filed for an emergency protective order in Louisville last week, requesting protection for her son, and daughter. And the story she tells about the alleged incident is scary. So, hey, let's see exactly what the hell Rondo did. Now, but before I even get to before I continue, I do want to let everybody know this is only her side of the story. So we do gotta look at it from a different point of view. We gotta wait until Rajon Rondo actually speak out about this incident too, so we can hear both sides. We need to hear both sides before we send judgment towards Rondo. Now, let's continue. Batchelor says Rajon, a two-time NBA champ and four-time All-Star, was playing video games with his son on May 11th when Ashley asked the boy to separate laundry. Batchelor says Rajon became enraged and ripped the game console out of the wall in front of the kid. So, just me reading how this altercation originally started, it sounds kind of fishy. I feel like there are some details being left out by Ashley. Like, what man gets infuriated due to the mother asking the kid to separate laundry? Like, that doesn't really make sense, but let's continue. Ashley says Rajon then continued the destructive behavior, smashing everything from a teacup to outdoor lights and trash cans. Batchelor says the kids were upset after witnessing their dad losing it, so she tried to de-escalate the situation. But she says Rajon responded by making a death threat, allegedly saying, "You're dead." Now, I don't condone of anything crazy like that. Don't be threatening your baby mama. Don't be threatening nobody saying you're dead. I don't approve of his actions. Let's continue. Rajon temporarily left the home, according to Ashley, before returning about 15 minutes later when he allegedly approached a back door and began banging on the window with his gun. Batchelor says she didn't know what was going on, so she approached the door from the inside to take a look. She allegedly saw Rondo with the weapon and asked him to stop because he was scaring her. She says Rondo didn't listen and instead yelled, "Go get my fucking son." Let's continue. Ashley says she feared if she didn't comply with the alleged gun wielding hoop star, something bad may happen. So she brought their son Pierre downstairs but kept the back door closed. Soon after, Ashley says Pierre opened the door and Rondo yanked him outside. Bachelor says Rondo, who was still allegedly holding his gun, was screaming at Pierre, asking why the boy was scared of his dad. Ashley, who claims her son was visibly upset, says she didn't intervene because she was scared Rajon would shoot her. Bachelor says Rajon eventually demanded their daughter to come outside when she claims he yelled at both kids for being afraid of him. Thankfully, Ashley says Rajon's mom and dad both arrived at the home, and although they didn't have much success in calming Rajon down, she claims he eventually left the scene. But now, Bachelor says she's scared for the safety of her and her kids, writing the following in the emergency order of protection on May 13th. I am extremely fearful for my safety and for the safety of my children. Rajon has a history of volatile, erratic, explosive behavior. He is verbally, emotionally, and financially abusive. He physically hits our son and calls him a pussy and accuses him of acting like a bitch. Now, I don't approve of any of this shit that Rondo allegedly did. Like I said, we haven't heard Rajon's side of this story, so I do want to, just hold off judgment towards Rondo. But if Rondo was really tripping out like this, that's crazy. But like I said, some details in the story just don't add up to me. I feel like there is a lot being left out in this story. Like, what man goes on a tirade and goes crazy just because his baby mama tells his son to separate the laundry? Like, there is obviously some details missing in this story. But, hey, let's switch it over to this beautiful face so I can give you guys some game on this situation. Okay, so we have switched over, and man, this is a crazy story. And like I said, bro, everybody who's rich isn't intelligent. I'm gonna say it once again. Everyone who is rich isn't intelligent. And as men, something that I have noticed over time is that we got to protect our semen. I'm gonna say it again. Once again, we gotta protect our semen. And what I mean by that is that we gotta be careful with the women we lay up with. Now, like I said, I don't think all the details in that story was accurate. Maybe the baby mama said some shit that Rajon didn't like, or was saying things to the kids to make Rajon look like a bad guy and manipulate the kids to make the kids not like their own father. And that does happen in the black community a lot, let's be real. So I definitely feel like there are some details that aren't being added to this story. And like I was saying, as men, we gotta protect our semen. We gotta protect our penis. Let's be real. We gotta put that rubber on there, because not every woman that you lay up with is a woman that will be a great mother. That will be a mother that can cooperate with you if you and her don't end up working out. And we see that right now. Rajon Rondo going through it. And another thing that I want to say is, as men, we can't be over emotional. In this story that we just read, Rajon was super emotional, and because of that, he might lose everything that he done worked hard for. Let's be real. Let me switch back over real quick. All right, so as you guys can see, they actually have some updates on the story. It says that I'm just going to sum it up. It pretty much says that a judge has signed off on a protective order against Rondo, and that he has to stay 500 feet away from Ashley and their kids. So now he can't even see his son or daughter now, because he acted in an emotional way. And like I said, the details in this story is very, funny. They're very, questionable. But due to him acting in that way, he can't even see his kids. And also, from what I can see, the NBA is also looking into the incident, and that might fuck up his chances at becoming a future coach. So this man pretty much losing it all over his emotions and his choices when it came to, nutting inside of this woman. But as we all know, from, the beginning of time, a lot of downfalls of kingdoms and just, men in general has been from a woman. We already know Adam and Eve. Adam's downfall was Eve. And I'm not saying that to vilify women or anything like that, because women can help you and they can help you. And they can hurt you. But it just depends on that woman's mindset. Is she working on the same goals as you? Do you and her, are you and her on the same page? If y'all on the same page, then she'll definitely help you if she bringing, certain qualities into your life. If she not on the same page and you just fucking with her because she got a big booty or big titties or something like that, then more than likely you gonna end up in a situation like Rajon Rondo. But that's my thoughts on this video. Please tell me what you think about this video. Like the fucking video. Comment on the fucking video. Subscribe to the fucking channel. And yeah, man, I hope this video did help you mentally, physically, or financially. And I'm out. Peace.